dishes so we can analyze them and eliminate the waste motion.
Painting diagrams on the wall to show the solar system, or the difference between meters and yards. Tapping out messages in Morse code, telling those who understood where the candy was hidden.
And how he hated distractions. Do you remember how he used to yell at those two noisy canaries?
Yes, the one he named Shut Up and the other You Heard Me.
The way I remember Dad best, he'd come bounding up the front steps with his arms full. He'd be busting to try out some new idea. He'd come roaring into the living room, take out his stopwatch, and whistle assembly call. That meant come running. Didn't you hear Dad whistle?
I wasn't sure.
Come on, we're late.
Hello, Dad. 14 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Only 8 seconds off the record.
Where's your mother?
Upstairs with the babies.
I had so many children because I thought anything your mother and I teamed up to do was a big success. Now I'm not too sure. Let me see your fingernails.
What, Daddy?
Fingernails. You've been biting them again. Needs trimming. Jackie. And would you look at those nails? And what do you think of them?
Gosh, Dad.
What you need is something to keep those nails clean. Boys need jackknives. And I have some manicure sets for the girls.
Dad. Thank you, Daddy. Oh, this beauty.
Now I'll inspect your nails again. Now, where should I put these boxes?
What's in those boxes?
Is it something for us in those boxes?
These boxes?
Come on, Ellie!
It's something special, something interesting. I'll tell you about it tomorrow or maybe the next day.
No!
Dad, please. You're going to anyway. You know you are. Please.
Next week sometime.
Oh, Daddy, Daddy.
Since you insist. These are some Victrolas and some records.
But we already have a Victrola.
Downstairs.
Well,
These are for the bathrooms upstairs. One for the boys' bathroom and one for the girls' bathroom.
The bathrooms?
I bet we'll be the only family in town with the Victrola in every bath.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Now, I've been thinking about all the time wasted in the bathrooms. Then I thought of these Victrolas. You'll play them every morning while taking baths, brushing teeth.
why?
Must there be a why for everything?
There doesn't have to be, but with you there always is.
When you start talking about Victrolas, dance music isn't the first thing that pops into our minds.
Now, I admit it's not dance music.
But we might start thinking about dances.
What kind of record?
Something special. Something interesting. Language lessons, French and German. Now, you don't have to listen to them consciously. Just put them on and they'll make an impression.
Not every morning in the bathrooms.
I spent $160 on this equipment.
But it's not even a draft, Daddy. Maybe you could get your money back.
I don't want my money back. And if these Victrolas aren't playing by the time you get up, until you come down in the morning, I will know the reason why.
Well, one reason, it's impossible to change records while you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
A person could be in and out of the bathtub by the time it takes a record to play. That's why we're taught motion study.
But you didn't teach anything about taking a bath.
Ah, I will now demonstrate how to take a bath without using waste motion, without dabbing here and there and then taking an hour. Now, Dan and Fred, bring over that little rug. We're going to pretend it's a bathtub.
You mean right now?
I mean at once. There. Now, I'm in the bathtub.
Yes, Daddy?
A little more hot water, Jackie. Oh, that's fine. Now watch these simple, continuous motions. From the top of the left shoulder, all the way to the top of the left arm, down the bottom of the left arm, and then down the left side. Got it? Switch soap, same motions, other side.
Don't forget the back of your neck.
I'm not forgetting a thing, dear.
Glad you're home early. What's all this racket?
Fingernail inspection.
How about yours? You've been biting them again.
And how about yours? I told you not to do the dishes yourself.
There's already too much work for the cook to do.
I'll take care of that. Continuing. Leaving a little attention to your feet in the back of your neck. You'll be out of the bathtub before you can say bonjour. Now put back this little rug. Ooh. And take the Victrolas upstairs. I'll talk to the cook.
We'll both talk to her.
Grab on! But which one goes in which bathroom?
We'll give the girls the French.
I just prefer French.
Jawohl.
Is jawohl French or German? I think it's Spanish.
Dad has a system for everything.
Even conjugating French and German verbs in the bathtub.
If he'd only think of a system for interesting a couple of boys I knew at school.
In what?
In me.
A person has to think of some things for herself. I did.
What do you mean?
I'm going to have it out with him.
Have what out?
Somebody has to, and I'm the oldest.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to stop dressing like a freak. Aren't you tired of all the boys thinking that you're a freak?
Yes, but
Dad, I don't care what he says.
He might hear you.
He's going to anyways. Cotton stockings. No wonder we never get asked anywhere. No boy would dare be seen with us. The way it looks, I'll be the only person to go through Mount Clare High without ever being asked to a dance. And whenever that telephone rings, it's just some girl.
a boy called yesterday. He wanted my notes on the second punic war.
You think it would impress fellows? I mean, knowing things like the touch system and the Morse code?
But it doesn't matter at all.
I had to do something. I bought some things, some up-to-date things, like the other girls wear, and they're absolutely snaky.
Dad might walk in any minute.
Let 'em. I'm not a sneak.
What'd you get?
Short underthings and silk stockings.
Silk stockings?
Dad, they're right here in this package, and I'm going to wear them, and lots of boys will want to dance with me, and I'll be a really popular girl.
And if Dad lets you wear them, then he'll have to let me wear them too.
And me.
And we'll all be having dates and going to dances.
And we can talk over our different boyfriends and compare notes? Golly.
Silk stockings.
And it's Dad.
Hide it quick.
More efficiency. That's all I hear.
If you just apply motion study,
Motion study is fine. As long as it's somebody else's motion you're studying. You'd better get along with dinner, Mrs. Fitzgerald. My husband told you that he would handle it. Lincoln freed the slaves. All but one. All but one.
we'll handle this the same way we would a factory.
It isn't exactly.
Exactly, and what works in a factory
Yes, dear.
10 seconds. Children, I have a wonderful surprise for you.
Surprise!
We're going to try a wonderful new idea.
What
Your
kind of
mother
idea?
is not going to run this household, and I'm not going to run it either.
Well, then who is?
You are.
Me?
All of you. Through a democratic family council. We're going to have family democracy. You'll be deciding things for yourselves and answering the questions that come up.
Gosh, Dad, we will?
That, now, do you know how I get factories to set up joint employee boards to make assignments on the basis of personal aptitude?
Yes. What kind of assignments?
Oh, all sorts of assignments. This and that. Work assignments.
No.
Now you're going to love this. It's going to be a new step forward, you'll see. The Gilbert Family Council is going into session right now. Frank into mother chair. We'll get right into the business before us. You've noticed I'm installed here as your chairman. Quiet! The chair, hearing no objections.
Mr. Chairman, since this is going to be a democratic council, I think the chairman should represent the common people.
Out of order, very much out of order.
But you said you heard no objections.
Out of order means out of order. Now sit down. The first job of the council is to apportion the necessary work. Does the chair hear any suggestions? So come, fellow members, how do you want to divide the work?
I don't think anyone wants to divide the work or be associated with it in any way, shape, or form.
In a democracy, everybody speaks. So start speaking, Dan. I recognize you. I'm warning you, speak!
I think Mrs. Fitzgerald and Tom should do the work, because they get paid for it.
Sit down, you're no longer recognized. Bill. I recognize you.
I think that Tom and Mrs. Fitzgerald have enough work to do already. So I say we hire someone to help us.
Sit down, you're no longer recognized either. Boss, now what?
Of course, we could hire more help, but that means we'd have to save in other places. We'd have to cut out all allowances, moving pictures.
Do I hear the motion to that effect? Cut out all allowances, moving pictures?
But seriously, we would all have to help.
Well, I move the boys help cut the grass and rake the leaves.
And I move the girls sweep, dust, and do the supper dishes.
And everyone makes their own bed,
Except the chairman.
except the chairman.
I second that motion. All those in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Now there being no further business.
Mr. Chairman, I understand if there's a purchase for a new rug that's intended.
Why, yes, it is.
Can the budget afford such a rug?
Sounds to me as if he has a good point, boss.
I had planned to spend $100.
I move that we spend no more than $95 towards a new rug.
I second that motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. Now there being no further business.
Mr. Chairman, I move we spend the $5 we just saved to buy a puppy.
Out of order, very much out of order.
But a dog would be a pet. Everyone could pet him, and I would be his master.
A dog would sleep on the foot of my bed. I'd wash him when he got dirty.
A dog would be an accursed nuisance. No one would wash his filthy living carcass, and he'd positively sleep at the foot of my bed.
Let's vote.
Any pet that doesn't lay eggs is an extravagance.
Let's
Adjourn, meeting adjourned.
All those in favor?
I'm afraid that you lose on that one, boss.
I think this council's a very good idea.
There's lots of things we should take up.
I suppose the next thing you'll be wanting is ponies, roadsters, trips to Hawaii, silk stockings.
Mr. Chairman,
What is it?
there's still further business I wish to place before the council.
And it's important.
I'll show you. I haven't a thing to hide, and I want the entire family to see.
Shall they bring down the babies?
Oh, be serious.
What is it?
Well, to begin with, this teddy. I'm going to wear it.
You will not! It's embarrassing me even to look at this. You'll put it right back into that box.
But I bought them with my own money.
And you'll take it right back to the store.
But there's only one other girl in school besides us who doesn't wear teddies. And if you don't believe us, come to school and see for yourself.
That won't be necessary.
I'm glad that there's one other sensible girl at school besides you.
But she doesn't even wear a teddy. And if you don't believe
That
us...
won't be necessary.
They're boy crazy, Dad.
That's all they ever talk about now.
You should see them eyeing the boys in the hall at school or in the lunchroom.
You little snake, shame on you.
You.
You might as well know. It isn't just teddies. I want silk stockings.
No!
Yeah, you did it.
You can see right through these. They're like the last of the 7 veils.
Now you know.
Do you realize what happens to girls when they go around showing their legs through silk stockings?
What?
Never mind.
But that's the way everybody dresses today.
Boys don't notice it when everybody dresses that way.
Don't you tell me about boys. I know all about what boys notice.
You don't want us to be wildflowers.
I'd rather raise wallflowers than clinging vines.
Well, I'm going to wear these. And I shall not be a wallflower anymore.
And I'm going to buy silk stockings too. And me.
I won't let you out of the house with them on.
Don't you see, Dad? I've never been asked the drugstore for a plain, ordinary vanilla soda.
If it's a vanilla soda you want.
Oh, Dad.
As for boys, they don't get serious about the kind of girl who wears silk stockings. They just wear around.
If you ask me, it's a damn giveaway to be so suspicious. It denotes a misspent youth.
Nobody asked you. Listen, Anne. When a man picks a wife, he wants someone he can respect.
They certainly respect me. I'm the most respected girl in the whole school. The boys respect me so much, they hardly even look at me.
Come back down here. I don't want you wasting a lot of time with those boys. Now look at the fun we had right here with our projects.
You don't understand. You don't understand at all. I wish your job was selling shoes, and you had 1 or 2 children, and neither of them was me.
I guess we better start cleaning up the yard, you know.
Let's give a hand to the kitchen.
Boss, what is it I don't understand?
I think it's high school, girl.
Remember when we decided to have a dozen children? Remember what I suggested?
You suggested that we have all boys.
I'm not blaming you, boss. You should have listened to what I suggested. High school girls. My Jingo, there's only one way to handle this.
Just like in a factory.
Hey, Ern,
What?
why doesn't Dad want you wearing silk stockings and having dates?
I don't know why.
But he has a reason. I mean, he wouldn't do it without a reason.
No, he wouldn't.
But what could the reason be? Do you remember one time, I think it was after Dan bought the $5 dog. It was about 2 weeks after Ann first showed Dad the silk stockings.
Oh, I remember the battle over those stockings.
But a little while after that, Dad and Dr. Burton were having a conference upstairs. And then they both came down. And Dad was joking.
And we didn't think anything about it. We didn't even have a suspicion.
That's the time.
They were so cheerful. Gosh, Frank, when a man with a dozen children is told his heart's on the blink, what's he going to do?
That's what I'm getting at. I mean, maybe that's why... Maybe that's the reason Dad didn't want you girls thinking about boys and movies and sodas all the time.
It wouldn't contribute to skipping grades at school.
Don't you see? The further we were along in school, the more we knew about everything, the easier it would be later on.
Of course.
We'd be able to take care of ourselves better. There'd be less of a load on Mother.
You can't blame him for not wanting us to waste time on dates and things, but we didn't know.
And he didn't know either. I mean, like what Mother said about high school girls.
I guess boys and things, Dad must have thought that they were a shocking waste of time.
The way I remember, the first boy to call, he came on the same night Dad had the session with Doc Burton.
You're right. I think Dad and the doctor went upstairs after dinner that night.
That's right, you and I were over there playing checkers.
And I was wishing the phone would ring. And it would be some fullback who was dying to meet me. I didn't pay much attention to the checkers, or even to Dad.
Somehow you should realize right then. You should understand what the doctor's saying to Dad.
But at the time they seemed so casual. It just passed like any ordinary conversation. Like any ordinary conversation might pass.
You were over here, and I was over here.
And we didn't think anything about it. I guess I was daydreaming.
Hey, Ern.
What?
What? Your room. Sure about that?
Of course I'm sure.
Okay.
And I suppose you feel proud of yourself.
Another game?
Wax, you're all wax.
I hear it so much. There must be something to it.
The Gilbreaths are rugged pioneer stock. No time for getting sick.
What about the Gilbreath measles epidemic last spring?
Probably even pioneers got the measles.
It's possible.
Mr. Bones, are you trying to tell me I shouldn't take out any 3-year magazine subscription?
Absolute waste of money.
Well then, how about a 1-year magazine subscription?
I'd still save my money. If I were you, I'd look into short-term subscriptions. Maybe 6 months.
6 months? Well, that's a mighty short-term subscription.
Man with your responsibilities doesn't want to waste his money.
You old fake. I don't believe a word you say. I feel too good. Besides, I'm much too busy.
Fine. Then I won't have to worry about it. See you next week.
Bet you will.
What magazine are you subscribing for, Dad?
Never mind. What's this?
We already finished our homework.
That's fine, but you don't have to stop there. Do a little each time, and before you know it, you'll be skipping grades.
But I just skipped a grade last year.
Start thinking about next year. I don't want you held back in a school facility geared for children of average parents. That will be one of the discussions tonight. Silver stockings.
I've been wearing them to school. I guess you might as well know it.
I suppose the next thing you'll be wanting is to paint yourself.
But everybody uses makeup nowadays. They don't call it painting anymore.
I don't care what they call it. I haven't had a painted woman in this house.
What you want is a house full of old maids.
What I want is for you to get ahead in life with things that matter. By yourself. Without having me to hound you all the time.
And the topic for tonight's family council discussion is skipping grades in school.
Yes, by jingo. And better organization.
We voted all topics B of general interest.
Better organization is of general interest.
That's so smart. Why can't he understand?
Oh, you poor thing.
Hey, Fred,
What?
it's your move. Are you sure about that?
Of course. Hey, wait a minute.
Another game?
Get him out of here!
All the dumb dogs.
What do you expect for $5?
He was up on Dad's bed again.
He's always on Dad's bed. He's crazy about Dad.
It's always the same. Across the backyard, up over the coal bin, up the back stairs, and then Dad's bed.
Dad was right about the dog. Now he'll think he's right about everything.
Clothes, makeup, and everything.
They're still hoping the boys will go mad over them.
Over them?
What's so ridiculous about that?
If you've anything to say.
Nothing,
Only what?
only I never thought you'd have that sort of effect on any boy.
And we've known you all our lives. Of course, some boy didn't know you as
Thanks
well.
for the compliment.
I think you're very good at swimming and especially tennis.
We don't care for your opinion. Other boys don't feel that way.
Do they?
I've never even heard the subject mentioned.
If you want an honest, frank answer.
We don't.
So stockings, what good did they do anyway?
Someday you're going to be surprised. Because someday that telephone's going to ring, and it might be for me. Maybe.
Yeah. Sure, I think it's probably for Dad, like they all are. But you never know, it could be some boy. Hello? What? You want to talk with who? You're sure? You haven't got her mixed up with somebody else. You don't mean Ann Gilbreth, the one with the black hair. Are you still there? No, don't hang up, don't hang up.
What are you saying?
Ann, imagine a boy calling for you. Quick, before he hangs up.
Give me that phone!
Ann, imagine a boy.
Snake in the grass. Hello? Yes, this is Ann Gilbreth. Yes.
Go ahead, just talk to him. Say something.
Please, I can't.
I'll take care of that.
No, we were only kidding.
I'll fracture your skull!
She means it.
You bet I need it!
No, nothing's the matter. Yes, it's a very good time to call. Yes. Where have I been all your life? Mostly, I've been right here.
Go ahead, kid him along.
Of course I'll have a soda with you. Oh, you mean now? At night?
But what about Dad? You don't have permission.
You're driving right over? That'll be fine. Give a little toot of your horn when you get here. Be seeing you.
Who was it?
Joe Scales.
Golly, the cheerleader and a car too? But he's got red hair.
So what if he does? You can't expect to start with the captain of the football team. But maybe if some boys start taking us out, other boys will.
He's got the best car at school. You should hear it backfire. But what will you tell Dad?
Sooner or later, he's got to realize. I bet there'll be lots of people down at the drugstore. I bet there'll be almost everybody.
But don't you think it's better if Dad realizes just a little at a time?
I don't know when I'll get another chance. Boys start to notice girls that other boys notice. Pretty soon, you start getting popular. Then, you meet someone you really want to meet.
And if Dad lets you go out on dates, then he can't be so strict with us. No!
That's why it's so important. It's the beginning of everything. That's all.
Hi, girls.
Your father will be down in a minute. He has some things with the family council to discuss.
Mother, there was a phone call. A boy called me.
That's nice.
I think he's a very well brought up boy.
He's the cheerleader.
He asked me to go have soda with him down at the drugstore.
When?
Tonight. He's coming right over.
He has his own car.
I don't think tonight would be a very good night for it. Maybe some other night.
But if I break the first date I ever had, there won't be any other night.
Please, Mother, say something to Dad.
I wish. Some other time.
But when? When?
I suppose you do have to start sometime, though.
I already told him yes.
If you all promise to be especially cooperative, we can bring it up at the end of the meeting. I hope this boy's quiet and reassuring.
Oh, he is.
He really is. And you should see his red hair.
Well, that's reassuring.
Yeah? Well, now we'll see whose skull gets fractured.
Bill, put the umbrella down.
Ray, get your mother a chair.
I was trying to explain things to the dog. You made him a new bed underneath the porch.
You should stay there. By Jingo, even better. I'm calling this meeting to order. If there are any topics of general interest you'd like to bring up, here are none.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to bring up the subject of roller skates.
Not of general interest.
But Daddy, I'm interested.
Sit down.
Trouble is, you always decide what's of general interest, and none of us have a chance. I don't think that's very democratic.
That's nonsense. I always favor a family discussion before we get into the meat of the business. And I can't recall being unreasonable for the subject matter.
I might see a boy who's in my history class. He's the cheerleader.
Not of general interest.
Oh, he is. We're all very interested.
Not me, I'm bored stiff. Now, Anne had come home and said she met a two-headed boy in a history lesson. That would be of general interest.
I'd be very interested in a two-headed boy.
Now, I have a really first-rate topic I'd like to discuss. I'm going to teach you how to multiply two-digit numbers in your head. That's bound to make a wonderful impression on your math teacher. Remember, a lot of little things add up to skipping grades.
Daddy, is that of general interest?
That, my dear, is of utmost general interest. But before we get into the discussion, I'd like to make an announcement. I have been invited to speak at the World Management Conference in London. And despite the opposition of a few worriers, I intend to go. But I plan to leave this house in smooth running condition, without a lot of burden on your mother.
Well, they're not such a burden.
I've organized a purchasing committee to purchase food, clothing, and equipment. You're to elect a utilities officer to levy 5-cent fines for the wastage of water and electricity. A projects committee will see all work is done on schedule.
Well, I'll help, of course, Dad. And now that that's settled, I move we adjourn.
Your system. I've installed work charts in the bathrooms. You're to initial them every time after taking baths, brushing teeth, doing homework, and so forth. And all your mother really has to do is glance at these charts.
I think we're all in favor. And I think we ought to adjourn.
It's getting late.
I'd like us to have the most efficient household in the whole world. That would leave more time for your studies. The most important thing, your schoolwork, your education.
We're all doing fine in our studies. Couldn't we get into that tomorrow?
But I want you doing better. Skipping grades now and then, I don't want anything to interfere with your education. Your main job in life is getting ahead. And anything that does distract from that, will okay? And anything that distracts from that, your schoolwork, what's written on that card? Jump in, sardine. Here's your tin.
There's more on the other side.
Yeah, and she could go have a soda with him. I thought it might be okay.
Tell him to stop that.
Joe, park the car and come in. Dad, please.
Now, Frank, I won't have your dad and
What do you want me to do? Go sit in the kitchen?
we're gonna have a talk before you meet that boy. He may be very nice.
He's the cheerleader.
Oh, well, that just says it.
Frank, please keep an open mind.
Anyone who thinks cheerleaders are more important than mathematics projects.
Hey, it's all here. What's the matter? Did you hear me talk?
We heard you.
Some horn, eh?
My brothers and sisters.
Some family. You're the first cheerleader we ever saw up close. How do you like this tie? This is a William Tell tie. You pull the bow and it hits the apple. See? Pull the bow and it hits the apple. Some tie, eh? Say, it's getting late. You better get going.
I think my dad would like to meet you first.
I think maybe he will.
But the gang's all down. We better get going. Well, have you got time to show us how you lead a cheer?
Yeah!
Sure thing.
Not now, are you crazy?
I got time to show you one cheer. Then we'll get going, okay? Okay.
No, don't!
What are you worried about? Come on and follow me. Let's have a hoorah, red tiger from Montclair High. A hoorah, red tiger. I want to hear you holler right now. Ready?
Now, Frank, I'd like you to meet Mr. go have a soda with him down at the drugstore.
But what about the project?
Dad, I'd really like to go.
I'm reasonable. The soda shouldn't take long.
You mean I can go?
Of course you can, honey.
Oh, Dad.
Now let's see here. I can take out 15, maybe 20 minutes.
Take time out for what?
To chaperone you, of course.
A chaperone? With me?
Well, you didn't think I was going to let my daughter out with you.
What's wrong with me?
I take more than 15 minutes to answer that one.
I'm not gonna walk down to the drugstore in front of everybody, followed by a girl's father.
Well, what's wrong with me?
Young man, that's what they call a rhetorical question.
I don't care if it is. I'm not gonna be chaperoned in any drugstore.
Joe, please.
I mean, don't you trust your own flesh and blood?
Of course he does.
Of course I trust Dan. I trust all my children. It's cheerleaders I don't trust.
Well, if that's the way you feel, I'm leaving.
A delicious decision.
Joe, please.
Find somebody else. You know something? I have to be crazy. Some date, eh? What do you like tell all the guys down at the drugstore what happens when you date a Gilbert?
You're not going to tell everybody.
It wasn't Anne's fault.
Wait a minute here. You get no more dates like me.
And hoorah, Ray and a target for us!
Dad!
Huh?
Joe, wait until I talk to you first. I don't see what harm it would have been done if I'd gone for a soda. He'll tell them all.
Cheerleaders. Absolute waste of time. So let's do a little more of the project. And we'll all go to the movies and we'll get candy and popcorn and we'll have a wonderful time.
Nobody in this family understands me. I wish I were dead.
Well, what a thing to wish. That's enough wasted time. I'm going to teach you how to multiply two-digit numbers in your head. The first example, multiply 46 times 46. Then subtract 46 from 25. Then see how much more 25 is than 30. The answer is 5. You square the 5 and get 25. You take the 46 and see how much less it is than 50. The answer is 4. Square the 4 and get 16.
They must have shut the window.
Do you remember when the neighborhood victrolas used to play that?
And clap hands, here comes Charlie, stumbling, me and the boyfriend.
You gotta see Mama every night or you can't see Mama at all?
Those old tunes make me think of a cheerleader back at Montclair High. I can't recollect his name, though.
Joe Scales!
Yes!
Hoorah, Ray! Some chic, eh?
The flaming youth had really caught fire, except at our house.
At our house, there was Dad.
And he acted as though he thought our generation was riding straight for the devil.
In a stripped-down Model T, he's suitably inscribed with, "Chicken, here's your roost, 4 wheels, no brakes, the tin you love to touch."
Those old jalopies were just as good as our own car.
Do you remember riding with Dad in the Pierce
Oh.
Arrow? Someone would call, "I see 12 kids," and Dad would bellow back, "These aren't much, you ought to see the ones I left home." Once someone shouted, "What are you doing riding in that old ark?" And Dad shouted back, I'm out collecting animals like the good Lord told me. All I need now is a jackass. Hop in!
The most embarrassing part was when we'd come to a toll bridge and Dad played his favorite game. He'd guess the nationality of the collector and then, hey, do my Irishmen come cheaper by the dozen?
Irishman, is it? Sure, and it wasn't meant for a family like that to pay toll.
Sometimes it was a Dutch collector.
Ah, what a fine lot of healthy Dutchmen. Drive through on the house.
Even out for a drive, Dad couldn't stop teaching. I mean, if we passed a factory, he'd have to explain to us how they use the plumb line to get the chimney straight.
Because he was in a hurry for us. All those systems, study projects, committees. Were you terrible as head of the purchasing committee?
The purchasing committee got wholesale rates from underwear to baseballs. And look at the savings on canned food when we ordered direct by the truckload.
How about the 96 jars of peanut butter?
Everybody likes lots of peanut butter.
Not me. Not anymore.
Well, the committees were a wonderful idea. They helped eliminate waste motions and made things easier for Mother.
That's not the way you talked back then. Back then, all you girls thought about were boys and dates.
Because a boy hardly dare call at our house. That little cheerleader did everything but nail a quarantine sign to our door.
I remember Anne burning up. I'm living through what can only be described as hell on earth!
And Dad picked that particular time to step up the efficiency program.
Didn't exactly pick that time.
I didn't mean...
Sure, none of us knew. A lot of times it just seemed like he was extra impatient.
Like the time that lady psychology teacher came to give us those examinations?
We didn't know about those exams. We didn't know they might mean Anne could graduate ahead of her class.
Dad's master plan. He was so anxious for Anne to graduate ahead of her class, so she could be free to help Mother.
Didn't Anne go to a movie with some boy that afternoon?
She didn't know the exams meant anything. She didn't know that Dad had been talking to the people at school about graduating her early.
But she missed dinner completely and most of the exams. Dad was wild.
Remember? He kept checking his watch every 3 minutes. If the psychology teacher hadn't been there, he'd have been roaring like a lion.
You and I finished the exams early, and so did some of the others. I guess they had gone upstairs.
Frank, the music. It isn't coming from down the street. That's one of our Victrolas. That's upstairs.
The one in the girls' bathroom.
The boys.
All the dumb...
Dad's mad enough as it is.
Boiling. We'd better switch them off.
Before Dad...
Quiet! Shut off that noise! I said quiet! You two! Who's playing those?
I don't know.
Anne didn't come in? The psychology teacher will think I told you to turn on those language lessons. She'll think I'm trying to impress her.
Well, aren't you?
How'd you do on your trick examination?
Practically perfect.
Me too.
It didn't take you too long to finish. Whoever turned on those records.
Guten Abend. Whoa, Pam.
If you two spent as much time improving your mind as you do listening to those stupid songs, you could recite the Quran backwards and forwards.
Ich bin durstig. Die Milch ist gut, das Wasser ist kalt. Ich muss es abladen.
Ich weiß nicht, was soll es bedeuten. Was ich so traurig bin, abladen.
Frère Jacques, dormez-vous, dormez-vous. Sonne la mattina, ding ding dong, ding ding dong.
Oh no, let's wind up the Victrola and hear more jazz. Da-da-dee, da-da-da. Let's listen to the song, Oh, I Love My Sweetheart Forever and a Day.
You made it up. That's not a record.
Maybe not, but it's well above average.
We bought those jazz records with our own money. And earning me. Who wants to recite the Quran backward?
Well, look at the report card you brought home this afternoon.
What's so wrong with a B average?
Last year you got straight A's.
But last year I skipped a grade. It takes a while to catch up.
Just the same, all the time spent in the drugstore with the boys, listening to jazz, drinking sodas. I told you what wouldn't help your marks. This proves I was right.
We hardly spent any time with the boys.
Ha!
We don't have what some people would call a normal social life. Some people have dates on school nights.
Well, practically night now. In a school night. Where is your sister?
We told you 10 times. She went to a movie with a boy.
All afternoon? She's missed dinner. She's missing the examination. She knows she should be home.
Bill went with her.
She remembered her rule. A brother on every date.
Yes, but she's making him miss the test too. Why couldn't she have just brought that boy over to the house instead of going off like that?
Why?
That's why.
Because of the way you scared Joe Scales. He has practically all the boys afraid to come here. Even that friend of mine.
The one with the motorcycle? The one who keeps buzzing around the house at all hours with that noise contraption?
He's trying to work up the nerve to come in.
What's he got to be afraid of?
You.
Me? Why should any boy be afraid of me?
I think it's Mac.
Tell him that your father will be leaving for the World Management Conference in a few days. Tell him he won't have to work on his nerves much longer.
She's already told him.
He's stopping. Maybe he'll come in. No, there he goes.
Joe Scales' car is much louder.
On your motorcycle back.
He's still working on his nerves.
Has Anna come back yet?
No. And for all I know, she's awoke.
She went to a movie.
Mrs. Gilbert, I'm not getting any help in the kitchen.
With all these examinations, things are upset.
Well, hop to it.
Partner, please see the meeting.
Well, I'm not supposed to wash dishes.
What about Fred and Jackie and Lillian too?
They're still finishing their exams.
Now I know why they're taking so long.
I thought they were a scream at dinner.
Who?
With the woman examiner.
Miss Brill.
She came late and was trying to catch up. Jackie tried to be so helpful. She told her, "No need to gobble your grapefruit like a pig. If we finish ahead of you, we'll just wait till you're through."
Made a bad impression.
And Lillian. Well, she thinks that family rules apply to guests.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't pass on your dessert till you finish your lima beans.
And it didn't help much when Jackie asked if what she was saying was of general interest.
As a matter of fact, I don't think they care for that Miss Brill. And I don't either. I don't think she's being very fair.
Of all the fine teachers, we've had to end up with that one.
She asks all sorts of slanted questions, and I don't think she's marking the papers fairly.
But she's blocking my most important plan.
Plan? I thought this was one of the school's research projects.
That too.
Does this have something to do with all your trips to school?
With Anne's record, it's ridiculous for her to have to mark time with her class. There's no reason why she can't graduate at the end of the semester.
That's going awfully fast. She just skipped a grade last year.
But once she does graduate, she won't have to worry about school for a while. And with me gone, you could use a little extra help.
But Anne doesn't know this test will have any bearing on when she'll graduate.
I've talked to the superintendent. He's agreed to write a paper on the effects of home education. And naturally, he came to the right source for that.
Naturally.
I told him he could have Miss Brill snoop around all she wants. But in return, he's got to do something for me.
He's going to give Anne her diploma?
If her grades are good enough, and by jingo, they'd better be. What's the matter with that girl?
I presume you're talking about your daughter, Anne.
There's not a thing the matter with any of our children.
You'll find that out when you grade their papers.
And when will that be?
She'll be here any minute. She's the youngest girl in her class, and she always gets straight A's.
Well, where did she go?
She went to a
These examinations are a little more important. They're for the superintendent.
I know who they're for. And they're important to me, too.
The superintendent instructed me to give these tests. That doesn't mean that I approve of anyone graduating ahead of her class.
She'll be here any minute.
What have you learned so far about the others?
Well, the results are inconclusive.
Well, what's inconclusive about them?
I have to interpret the results first.
Interpret? Well, here's something to interpret.
And what's that?
You'll see.
Doesn't count. Bill and your older sister aren't here. Break. What's 46 times 46?
2116.
Dan, 19 times 17.
323.
Martha, 52 times 52.
2704.
Good girl.
You must have coached them.
I taught them. Do you know the capital of Columbia? Do you know the population of Des Moines according to the latest census? Well, so does Dan here, and so does Lillian. And so does baby Jane upstairs. I take her down, but it's time for her ball.
Well, now you're just being ridiculous.
What's 16 times 16?
Well,
256.
17 times 17?
289.
Very good girl. Boss, we better keep that one.
Miss Brill, are there some questions that you would like to ask?
To help you interpret.
I have all that I need right here on these proper examinations.
No questions? Dismissed. Snap along now.
Frank, tell Mrs. Fitzgerald to keep some dinner warm.
Sure.
You know, there's nothing wrong with irregular home studies like this, but you shouldn't try to do so much with them.
Why not?
Well, if everyone went out for studies like this, there'd be no system left. There'd just be chaos.
Would you grade those papers and see how much chaos you find?
You may use the dining room table.
Why, thank you.
And if you don't mind, I'd like to look over your shoulder.
I do mind.
Miss Brill,
The old goat.
you should go up and lie down for a little. Dr. Burton said to lie down after dinner.
Dr. Burton.
A little rest, it won't hurt you.
Get him out of here!
Won't you ever learn?
Why was Dad's bed? Why not my bed or Dan's bed? Or Frank's bed or Martha's bed or Annie's bed? Why was Dad's bed?
He just attracts dogs.
Come on, Larry. Just the house.
I'm starving to death.
Well, go eat.
Oh, don't worry. And don't think I didn't notice.
Notice what?
Well, remember that silly part in the movie? You know, that part all about love. Well, I saw you two holding hands.
That's a lie.
If anything like that happened, for maybe even 10 seconds, well, it was just because of the movie. And entirely involuntary.
It was?
Well, it was just that kind of a movie.
Oh.
See,
Having you tag along is simply unendurable.
well, I suppose you think it's durable to me. I'm starving to death.
Kid brothers.
In case you already didn't know, I have 5 of them. 5 berserk kid brothers.
Yeah, I know.
Thank heaven.
Say, I bet you're getting hungry.
Hungry?
Well, I did make you miss dinner.
Oh, I miss dinner all the time. In fact, I hate dinner. If there's one thing on earth I don't care if I miss, it's dinner.
Well, I don't seem to be very hungry either.
You're not?
Of course, I ate an awful lot of popcorn.
And gumdrops.
That never affected my appetite before. Say, would you like to go to a dance?
I suppose I could, depending on when the dance is.
Tonight, a bunch of seniors.
Well, it just so happens tonight I'm free.
Swell! I'll go change and be back in half an hour. You know, I'm sure glad your dad's old-fashioned about letting him go to school nights.
Barry, wait.
Yes?
There's someone I have to check with first.
Some other boy?
He is male.
Well, I didn't think you were the kind that stalls a fella while she sees if she can get a better date.
I'm not. It's not that at all. Really, Larry. It's just I have to get through short examination first, and like I told you,
Honestly,
honestly. But I'd rather go to there with you than with anyone.
well, that's different.
So you're at it again.
You don't have to sneak up on people. You might cough or something.
You try popping the mouth full of peanut butter. I better let Dad know where I'm going.
Mother said not to worry, Dad. Unimportant worries.
Who said I was going to worry?
I hope he doesn't get your father mad.
Oh, he won't. He better not.
You know, I heard about your father.
Oh, lots of people hear about my dad and his work.
Well, it wasn't wasn't exactly about his work.
The way he eliminates waste motions and things like that? What'd you hear?
Tell you the truth? I was almost afraid to come here.
No.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to ask you for a date or not.
You haven't been listening to that cheerleader, that Joe Scales.
Yeah, how'd you know?
Really? Why, the things boys say about my father, why'd he say anything?
He would?
You'd think my father was some type of monster. When actually,
Yes.
he's friendly and agreeable and witty and actually has one of the sweetest tempers.
Back is she?
And those stories, just absurd.
Glad to hear it. What took her so long?
He must be calling to someone in the back of the house. When Dad calls to someone in the back, you can hear him in the front.
Yes, you can.
No reason why you shouldn't come here.
You mean that boy's down there right now? I won't.
I guess I'd better be getting along.
I suppose you had.
Guess I'd better.
Larry, about the dance, I don't suppose.
Yes.
What I mean to say is, will you be coming back?
I Chingo.
Well, I did ask you to the dance, didn't I? Be seeing you.
Look at her.
I told you if I started dressing like all the other girls, everything would be all right. And I'd be getting popular.
Popular? Missing dinner, dodging tests. Hi, Chingo, you started painting yourself.
I haven't.
I can see the paint. Perfume? You've started wearing perfume?
Frank, she hasn't even had her dinner yet.
That's her fault. Perfume.
It's just one, Dad. Why not? It isn't makeup or painting. And it smells so good.
Why not? Because it stinks of perfectly fresh air. That's why not. Now you're going to wash it off.
Oh, Dad.
Don't you realize what boys think when they smell perfume on a woman?
I only know what one man thinks. He thinks I should wash it off.
Thinks? Nothing. Now you get in there and take the examination.
She's going to eat something first.
Me too.
Well, I'm not hungry. I have something to do later.
Only something to do with a boy.
Why do I have to have a brother tag along whenever I go to the movies with someone? It's intolerable, really.
Well, I know why, and that's why a brother goes along.
Well, supposing I want to go to a dance, a very important dance, that just so happened to fall on a school night.
Well, now we can think about that when the time comes.
Mother, Dad,
Now that's enough wasted time. Missing dinner, dodging tests, perfume, painting yourself? It's awful.
You get into the dining room and report to Miss Brill right now.
And,
Now, Frank,
oh, fine, then you handle it. Thank heavens my younger daughters are a little more sensible. Not quite so silly.
It's Matt! Maybe this time he'll stop. No, there he goes. Hi, Nan. What's up?
Mother, I didn't wear any makeup at all. It was just one dab of perfume.
I'll explain to Dad later.
It's just color.
Your color's very good tonight.
There's a reason. I have to get through that examination first.
Who'd you go with? That fullback?
Larry. No, Mother, I had the most wonderful afternoon.
You shouldn't have stayed so long. We worried about you, especially your father.
Why does Dad care so much? I mean, what if I do waste just one afternoon?
He wants everything efficient and organized before he leaves. And besides, there's this test.
Why'd they have to send that Miss Brill?
I'm sure she's a fine teacher, dear. I'll tell her that you're here.
What's up? What's going on?
Larry, he asked me to a dance, and is coming right back for me.
Are you crazy? It's school night. What are you going to tell Dad?
I don't know, but I have to get through that examination. Is it tough?
It's the same old IQ stuff. It's a snap. Especially for Miss IQ of Montclair High.
I wish I could be Miss something else.
You're stuck with it.
For once, your IQ is going to be put to some good use. I can't wait to see Mrs. Wilkes when she grades your paper.
I have a feeling she's dying to bear down with her red pencil.
Even I can have a hard time on the word association.
Swell. I better get in there.
If I told you the 5 words on the test, she could really pour it on her when she asked. Golly, her mouth would just drop wide open.
I better get in there.
You know, if every time she popped a word or two, and you could pop back a whole lot of answers, a whole string of associated words.
Of course it would be wrong to tell Anne the 5 words on the test.
Yes, it would.
It'd be wrong to tell her that the first word is black,
Don't!
or that the second word is night,
Please!
foot, hair, bird.
You shouldn't have told me.
No, you certainly shouldn't have told her that the first 5 words are black, knife, foot, hair, bird. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Gee, I'm sorry. And put those out of your head. Try to forget that the 5 words are black, knife, foot, hair, bird.
Forget them after you've been drumming them in? Good night. I've already started thinking of all the answers. Why did you going to have to do a thing like that?
Aren't you ever going to get down to business?
Right away.
I thought your mother told you to see to the babies.
We were seeing to them.
Until the motorcycle passed the house.
I think motorcycles are wonderful. You can make lots of noise with motorcycles.
Anne's just breezing through the test.
About time she did some breezing.
I think she may have a crush on one of the boys at school.
Now, boss, here are the charts I've worked out. Rotation of duties and records of results. I want this all functioning before I leave.
Do you really have to go? Dr. Burton says you shouldn't.
Dr. Burton. We gotta find a way to knock some sense into our older daughters.
They're perfectly normal. Or at least, they want to be.
You want to be wasting a lot of time. Time is too precious.
Is it really so important that you go to this management conference?
Dear, this conference gives me a chance to explain motion study to the whole world. The world could use a little efficiency. Besides, it's good for business. It costs a lot to run a family like this one.
Remember when we talked about the family we'd have on our wedding day? You said we'd have a wonderful life and a wonderful family. A great big family.
I warned you. Children from the basement to the attic, from the floorboards to the chandelier.
And when we went for a Sunday walk, we'd look like Mr. and Mrs. Piper.
Mrs. Piper meet Mr. Piper. Mr. Piper meet Mrs. Piper.
And when I asked you how many children, just as an estimate, you told me, just as an estimate, many.
The day we got on that train, you tried to act so blasé, like we've been married for years.
And when I took off my hat, you said in that loud whisper, "Good Lord, woman, why didn't you tell me your hair was that color?" Everyone turned to clear and wink.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. But I was just so proud of you. I wanted everyone to know that you were mine. I think the charts and committees are working out just fine. The family's getting so it runs itself.
You've thought of most everything, Mr. Piper.
Thank you, Mrs. Piper. I told you Anne would be back on time.
I don't think she's taking the test seriously. She's just marking answers down the page as fast as she can go.
She said something about being in some kind of hurry.
Maybe she has something more important.
What is it?
You're not supposed to leave the table until you finish the test.
I am finished.
That's impossible.
I'm finished.
You've answered all the questions the best you could?
Honestly, Dad, it was a snap.
A snap? We'll just see how much of a snap this may have been.
You bet we'll see.
We'll just see. Yeah. My goodness.
What's the matter?
There doesn't seem to be anything the matter.
We'll just keep marking.
I do. Dear me.
Get?
No, not yet.
We'll just keep marking.
I am.
Yet?
No, not yet.
Good girl, Anne. We'll tell the whole family about this. I'd like to make an announcement about your older sister, Anne. As far as we know, Anne had just completed a perfect examination.
But Mr. Gilbert,
Oh, as far as we know yet. And it looks very much to me as if she'll graduate at the end of the semester.
What's this about graduating?
Mr. Gilbert, you instructed not to mention that.
She's already got her examination.
What is this?
But she hasn't had the word association test yet.
Well, give it to her.
Here? Now?
Yes, here, and now. Are you ready?
Oh, yes. She's ready.
I guess so.
Fine. But this is highly irregular. Now you know how this works. Just answer with the word to associate. The first word. Knife.
Stab, wound, bleed, slit, throat, murder, scream, shriek.
My goodness. You must have an IQ higher than Nicholas Murray Butler.
I read a lot.
Next. Black.
Velvet, night, pitch, tar, ebony.
Next. Foot.
Kick, shoe, walk, run, stocking, dance.
Next. Hair.
Hat, ribbon, shampoo, blouse.
Next.
Egg, song, nest, fly, worm, perch.
But I didn't say the word.
That's true.
I only said next. Let me see. You said egg song next. And the next word is bird. So you knew the next word was bird, didn't you?
How could she know?
And you knew the answer to the IQ exam too, didn't you?
No, it was just those words. It was a joke.
How
Sort of.
could you?
Oh, Anne.
Yes, I see through it all. You're cheap. You're all nasty little cheap.
I told her the words. And me.
All of you cheap. Every one of you. I see now how all of you get ahead in school so fast. I'll definitely report everything to the superintendent.
But I didn't know the test meant anything.
And this ends all of that graduation talk.
She didn't know. She didn't understand. Please don't say anything.
I'm going to make sure that all this grade skipping that you've done be thoroughly reviewed.
No one else's, just mine.
The whole lot of you.
Gosh, Dad, I couldn't help it.
What do you mean you couldn't help it?
How could everything go so wrong? I had such a wonderful time at the movies with Larry. Golly, he even asked me to dance. Then this had to happen.
This sort of thing doesn't happen till you got boys on your mind.
She's growing up. Other things are important now, too.
Wasting time, missing dinner, dodging tests, perfume, painting yourself. I can't have this whole system ruined by some boyfriend. Now that is the end of this nonsense.
Don't you realize, Dad? When you're the youngest in the group, you feel you have to stay with the top bracket. And you miss out on other things, like leadership and sociability. Going to dance with the boy you like.
Hi, Aaron. Is Anne ready?
Hello, Larry. I guess I can't make it.
Oh, the other date came through?
No!
Perfectly okay. After all, it's up to you. Well,
I don't understand why there's only time for systems and organizing things and being more efficient.
Well, I don't understand. Never.
I guess we just don't understand each other. I'll give a hand in the kitchen.
And
It was the only thing to do. Really.
Sure. You're right, Dad. You might as well finish with the dishes.
I'll go see to the baby. Dad, she'll be all right. I was painting the fence. It's still not too dark. I'm still
I couldn't have just let her gone off to the dance like that. It's a question of the whole system. That's much too important. The whole thing. The time is too precious.
Of course it is, Dad.
I better locate that dumb dog.
That's the whole thing. Time is much too precious.
Well, they're all gone. With them out of the living room. It's so quiet and peaceful.
Certainly is. I hate it.
Is that song just in my mind? Or do you hear it too?
I hear it too.
I don't know why, but it makes me think of the afternoon Dad left for Europe.
The last time we were all together. Remember what Mother said? She was right.
When you're all together, it's the happiest time in the world.
She said it like she meant us to remember.
I don't think it occurred to any of us that Dad had any intention of dying until he was good and ready.
I think it occurred to Anne. I think something happened that afternoon. Something that made her suspect.
The way I remember, Anne spent the afternoon taking a review exam for the school board. Then she was so late coming home. Dad worried he might not even be able to see her.
She was late because of waiting for the examiner to grade her paper. She wanted something to tell Dad before he left.
The misunderstanding with Dad, Anne really took it to heart. She felt so awful.
I think Dad felt even worse.
You could tell. When we put on the big show for him that afternoon, to give him the big send-off, he laughed and acted as though he thought it was wonderful. But you could tell.
He kept watching for Anne.
And it was his favorite show, too. Our imitation of him and Mother.
I still know it by heart.
You always took the role of Dad. I was Mother.
Remember? Ladies and gentlemen, our first guest this afternoon is Dr. Lillian Mahler-Gilbreth.
Hello, Charlotte. So glad you could be here. Grace, I like your new hat. Why, Jenny, you bobbed your hair. I promise not to make a speech, but I will answer any questions.
Tell us, Mrs. Gilbreth, did you really want such a large family? And if so, why?
Any other questions?
Who really wears the pants in your household, Mrs. Gilbreth?
Any other questions?
Thank you, Mrs. Gilbreth, for your enlightening answers.
And our next speaker is Mr. Frank Bunker Gilbreth. Now please keep your seats and don't be afraid. He's promised to limit himself to only 2 hours, and not to mention the one best way to do work more than twice in the same sentence.
For the purpose of convenience, I've divided my talk into 30 main headings and 117 subheadings. I commence with the first main heading.
Mr. Gilbreth, the superintendent at the factory needs your advice at once.
Well, I'll be right over. Dear me, 3 seconds. Are you all reasonably sanitary?
Yes, sir!
Is everybody dry?
Yes, sir!
All right then, follow me. Begin. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
Mr. Gilbreth, I'm the superintendent of this factory.
You call this a factory?
Christmas! Look who called you in. Are those your children, or is it a picnic?
They're my children, and it's no picnic.
How do you like my little Bolivian? Bolivians come cheaper by the dozen. Do you think I should keep them all?
I think you should keep them all home.
Jackie, take the fingers out of your mouth and explain to the superintendent what's inefficient about this drill press.
That thing? A drill press? Huh?
Precisely. Lillian, explain in simple language.
The position of the hand lever is such that there is waste motion
both after transport loading and transport empty, and the work plan of the operator is at a fatiguing level.
Heavens, Mr. Gilbert, tell your children to stop climbing over my machinery.
They won't get hurt. They're all trained engineers. I trained them myself.
Look at that little Bolivian squatting over my buzzsaw. Don't let him squat any lower.
The little rascal thinks it's a bicycle. Leave him alone. Children have to learn by doing.
I need more children in the factory. Now the rest of you, stay away from that buzzsaw. You hear?
Someone make a note of that, so we'll know how many places to set for supper. Goodbye, sir. Begin. Right, left, right, left, right, left.
It's your turn now. Do you want me to intro show? Come on, guys.
Let's wait till Anne gets home.
What if she doesn't come home in time?
She will. Maybe she's having trouble with the exam.
Miss Brill will probably saw to that.
Nonsense. If Anne has trouble with the examination, it's only because the teachers don't know how to put together a proper examination. Some teachers just don't know their business.
Aren't you going to do anything to the children?
Your father has all sorts of last-minute things.
Please, just a little Daddy.
Too much on my mind.
We won't be seeing you for a really long time.
You always do that part of the minstrel show.
I just don't feel like it much.
It's Anne.
Hello, Dad. I didn't mean to be late. I tried to explain I was in a hurry.
How'd you do? Did you show that Miss Brill in your school board?
They haven't finished my exam.
You did fine, I know you did. It just took so long, I was beginning to worry.
Dad, I did try my best. My really best.
Of course you did. But I was afraid you wouldn't get home on time. Mr. Bones! I say, Mr. Bones!
Daddy!
How does you get into watermelon? I don't know. How does you get into watermelon? Why, you plant them in the spring.
More, Dad.
No, that's enough.
Does you know Isabel? Isabel? Why, sure, Isabel necessary on a bicycle.
I set out a snack for you. No decent food on train. There's ice cream and cookies for the rest of you.
I don't know. When it comes to ice cream, you're right on the job. But when it comes to projects, you're slow as molasses.
Please, Daddy, ice cream on that.
What do you say, boss?
Did you say molasses, Mr. Bones? I ain't had no molasses. Come on, chillin'.
I'm glad you finished it up and got home on time.
I would have been home in time anyways. I mean, I would never
I bet you felt pretty foolish going in there reviewing the examination.
I don't know.
Of course you did. I told you all you had to do was get the foolishness out of your mind and you could do your best on the test.
I did do my best, but I haven't the foolishness out of my mind.
Yeah.
Aw, Dad. She's been studying herself sick.
I can't help it.
I can't understand why you haven't more sense.
But Dad,
I'm glad I'm not the oldest. By the time he gets to us, things will be taken for granted.
I still don't understand why he cares so much.
Sometimes it seems like he's the strictest father in town.
Hey, were there any phone calls from me or anything?
Larry,
Did he say anything? Did you say anything?
a little. I helped your cause.
How?
I didn't let him think you'd been studying all that time for the exam. That's so drab. I gave him something more colorful to think about.
What?
On your other date.
Mart!
I'm not so dumb.
Anytime Motorcycle Matt calls, just keep your brilliance to yourself.
What's the matter?
Now he'll think that... Gosh, Mart.
I can't help it if neither of you understand men.
Understand that. Just wait till you see how I handle that.
He won't even slow down.
He'd better.
What do you mean?
Well, you know that part where he swings it with a motorcycle? Well, this is the last time you swing. You gave me the idea.
What idea?
Nails and broken glass.
I was joking!
We'd better warn him.
I think he missed!
Oh my God!
It's Larry!
What's Larry doing on Matt's motorcycle?
The poor guy.
Oh no!
Whose idea was this?
It was Anne's.
Not enough to give me the runaround. Now you're trying to kill me.
Kill you?
Larry, you got it all wrong.
Really?
You know, people get put in jail for things like this.
You're not gonna put me in jail!
Well, no.
You can if you want to.
Why would I want you in jail? Even if you are running around with college boys, who I thought you were studying. And even if you have accepted 3 fraternity pins at the same time,
I think my ice cream's melting. If you'll excuse me.
I still don't see why you put nails in the drive.
I didn't! I might have suggested the idea.
My ice cream. It's probably melting too.
I thought you were so different.
I am different. I guess.
I used to think so. I used to think you were sincere and knew about a lot of things. I borrowed that motorcycle. I'd better go see how much damage was done.
Can I help?
You've done enough.
Aren't you going to eat any ice cream, dear?
I don't have much of an appetite.
Are you still worried about that test?
A test and everything.
That boy? Anything else?
Dad,
You're worried about your father?
we used to be able to understand each other so well. And now it seems we don't understand each other at all.
Your father has a lot on his mind. Sometimes he can get impatient.
But why the hurry? I mean, why doesn't he want us spending time with boys or anything like that? It seems he wants to make every minute count.
He might have a reason.
What, Mother?
He might want to get as many of his dozen through school as possible. And you especially. You're the oldest.
But we're all gonna get through school. Why the hurry?
After all, Dad's along in his 50s.
But Dad's young.
Sometimes people get things wrong with them. Things like heart trouble.
Is that why Dr. Burton's always coming over?
Well, it's nothing for you to get excited about.
Mother, does Dad have heart trouble?
You see,
Does he?
you're just so eager to grow up.
Oh, Mother.
Of course he wants everything efficient and organized. Of course he wants you all getting ahead as fast as possible.
Mother,
It's not as bad as you think.
if I had known.
There, darling. It's not that bad.
But I forgot to put up the cross-section graph.
I can show them all later.
What is it?
1,000 lines across and 1,000 lines wide. That makes exactly 1 million little squares.
Million?
You hear people talk about big numbers these days, but many don't know how much a million really is. This way, you'll see it every day.
But do you have $1 million, Daddy?
No, instead I have 1 million children. There comes a point in a man's life where he has to pick between the two.
I can put it up later and explain what it means.
Later this afternoon. Don't you like ice cream anymore?
Me?
Boss, come on upstairs and say goodbye to the babies with me.
What kind of toys are you going to buy for them, Mr. Piper? Slide rules?
Why, Mrs. Piper, what a good suggestion.
Just a tire and a bent mudguard. It could be much worse.
What?
The motorcycle,
Oh,
they cost money, you know.
maybe Ern and I could pay for the damages gradually.
Well, it was pretty old and beat up anyway.
But whatever the cost.
And
Yes?
how come you spend all your time with college girls when you're supposed to be studying? I didn't think you were that kind of girl.
I'm not.
You don't have to pretend with me.
I wouldn't pretend with you. I don't believe people should pretend with people.
But look,
There's so much I have to do. I haven't much time.
not even for the senior prom.
You mean you're asking?
Yeah.
I don't know. It wouldn't be right, with Dad leaving and all.
You won't go?
I can't.
Don't you answer the doorbell anymore?
I didn't hear it.
You weren't listening. Hello, Mr. Gilbert. I thought you wanted to go to a dance?
I do, but
Sounds to me as if I have an eldest daughter. Just about grown up.
Well, who is it? Oh,
Good afternoon.
I understand you're leaving, so I'll just be brief.
did you mark my paper?
The superintendent marked it himself.
Well, get to it.
It wasn't my idea to come here.
about what?
The examination.
Did I pass?
I'm getting to it.
Get to the point. I'm in a hurry.
It's obvious to me she cheated again.
Miss Brill!
You know I didn't. You watched me every minute.
I don't claim to know how.
Get to the point. I catch a train in 5 minutes.
That's why I was sent right over.
So?
So she may fool other people, but she doesn't fool me.
Was it a good paper?
Yes.
Was there anything wrong with her paper?
No.
Oh, by jingo! Hey, that's swell.
Darling, that's wonderful.
Then there's no question about when she graduates.
That's what I was told to tell you. She's to graduate at the end of this semester. Now, if you all just excuse me.
Thank you, Miss Brill.
How much is 19 times 36?
I really don't think that I should...
19 times 36?
I'm not taking a test. Good day.
It's 684.
Oh, Anne, I'm so proud of you.
I was worried.
Oh, nonsense. You did wonderfully.
Dad, I didn't cheat the first time. Honestly.
I know. Martin and Ernestine already explained everything. By jingo. Ann, I have to get on home. What I was about to say before I was interrupted by Miss Brill. Sounds to me as if my daughter's just about grown up.
She is. A lot more than you think.
And when my daughter begins to grow up, it doesn't hurt if she goes to a few dances.
Oh, Dad, I promise I won't let it ever interfere with any of my studies. Honestly.
I believe you. I hope you have a nice trip. And don't worry about Ann going to the prom or anything. I won't. I'm having Bill go right along with me. Sure thing. You know, it's really something, the way you taught them.
Would you like to learn how to multiply two-digit numbers in your head?
No, never mind, Jack.
Well, goodbye. Seeing you.
Be seeing you.
I've had Frank put your bags in the car.
Very good. That's very, very good. Now I'm in a hurry.
Daddy!
You know your jobs and responsibilities. My last official act before leaving is to nominate your mother as chairman. All those in favor? Aye. Your mother is now your new chairman. Now I have to go. Dad, you have to go now.
Write to us often. Daddy, we love you. We want to go with you. So cool.
Here now.
Your father has to hurry.
Dad, before you go, there's just one thing I don't understand.
Just one.
I think maybe I know why you wanted us to move ahead. But everything you do, all the work, the thing I don't understand is, what do you want to save time for?
Well, for work. That's what you love best. For education, for art, for beauty. Oh, for mumbly peg if that's where your heart lies. And if that's where your heart lies, that's what you save time for.
Right now is the happiest time in the world.
Now I have to get leaving. No waving goodbye, that's nonsense. Here. Get along with things now. And by jingo, behave yourselves.
Fred, get your mother a chair. The rest of you arrange yourselves for a meeting.
Mother, like all families, we must get on with the business before us. I now call this family council meeting to order.
First of all, how do you think it went today, the play? Good, yes. You guys excited about the next 3 shows? Is it Thursday, Friday, Saturday? No problem, no worries, no nervousness. All that was out today, right? All right, let's go down and grab some names here.
Hi, I'm Brad. I'm Fred. Chris. Trudeau.
And you played?
Dan.
I'm Mike, and I'm Mike Oliver, and I played Frank Jr.
Frank Jr.
I'm Kim DiVincenzo, and I played Jackie.
I'm Matt Hammerberg, and I played the dad.
I'm Angela Olsen, and I played the mom.
I'm Ben Brown, I played Larry the boyfriend.
I'm Tess Barbarian, I play Miss Brill.
I'm Tom Innes, and I played Dr. Burton.
I'm John Farr, and I play Joe Scales, the idiot male cheerleader.
I'm Maria Lapine, and I play one of the older daughters.
Hi, I'm Allison McGuirk, and I played Ernestine, another daughter.
Hi, I'm Lisa Shell, and I play the part of Mrs. Fitzgerald, the maid.
Hi, I'm Jessica Daly, and I play Lillian.
I'm Bob Beck, and I play Bill.
All right, that's the cast. Now, have any of you worked on Oklahoma? I know that was quite a large cast, comparatively speaking. Do you like working with the small cast or the large cast better? Any opinion? So now, what's going to happen when we go to the musical and have a cast of thousands here at the regional? All right, let's turn it over to Joyce and get some other names.
Hi, and now we're here backstage to meet the backstage crew and to meet our director for this year. This is Miss LeMay's second year as director, and this is her third play. How'd you compare this play with the other plays?
Well, we worked really hard. We had a smaller cast, but everybody was really good. I'm very pleased with our performances today.
Now, would you say this is your favorite play, or?
Every play is my favorite play.
Do you enjoy directing? Did you do directing beforehand in college and acting?
Yes, I acted a little bit in high school and college and directed a little bit too. But
Is this always going to be a hobby of yours?
Yes, I hope so.
Good. Well, now we'll just meet the backstage crew. Backstage. Okay, now we're here with the backstage crew. Now, the backstage crew has a lot to do. They build the sets and have all cues and figure out when to put things on, and the sound crew and the makeup. So why don't we just meet some of the cast and crew and figure out what you did and your names.
Hi, I'm Jess Jasome. I did some of the construction and painting and just hung out backstage and made sure everyone was quiet.
You also took care of the dog, didn't you?
Yeah, Macy. I kind of had to take care of the dog today, so.
You did a great job.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Natalie Tuckian, and I helped construct and put a little opinion in here and there and helped around backstage.
Hi, I'm Tim Howe. I did primarily the finish work for this with all the molding and trims. I also did some of the construction and just hung out backstage and closed the door and I left it open.
Hi, my name's Justin Brooks, and I mainly helped with this building of the sets. And the other thing I did was during the play, I did all the sound effects. So whatever music was set up, there I was to help.
Hi, I'm Tara O'Keefe, and I helped with construction also and some finishing touches on. And during the play, I keep people quiet and make sure everybody gets the messages from Ms. LeMay, as well as running out and straightening things when they get all messed up.
Hi, I'm Joe Kalinowski, and I'm your stage manager here for the play at the Regional. We worked on designing, building the sets. We worked great as a team. Did a little lighting work on the side, did a little sound work on the side. We all worked great. I think the sets turned out great, and you'll see the results.
My name is Nathan Blehar. I did lighting with the help of Joe, and that's what I did. And
Hi, I'm Christy Kathman, and I helped paint, and I also helped Nathan with lighting.
And also another critical part of the play is hair and makeup. As you can see, I'm fully in hair and makeup, and here are the two beautiful ladies that did our makeup and hair. Could you introduce yourselves?
Yes, my name's Amy Donegan, and
this is your first year?
it's my first year here at Wachusett. I love it.
Freshman.
My name is Carrie Sweat. This is my first year.
Also your first year?
Yeah.
Okay, and here we have the backstage crew for the Cheaper by the Dozen.
Hi, I'm Justice Home, backstage again with Cheaper at the by the Dozen, excuse me. I'm here with Joisa and Joe, and this is Macy the dog. Say hi, Mace. Oh, she's tired. Anyway, in case you're wondering why we're wearing black, you know, we're backstage, have to make sure nobody else sees us, so we're back here and making sure everyone's quiet, and that's about it, moving around stuff. And so we're just, you know, we're really happy with the performance that everyone put on today, and, you know, they did a really good job. And Mary LeMay was wonderful again as the director and producer, and Mrs. Donegan helped a lot. She was very crucial to this performance, so we're really thankful. And again, all the lighting and the sound people and just everyone on the crew was really great. So here's Joe.
Well, I know it's kind of tough back scenes. You don't get to see much. That's why we're all in black. But I think we'd like to thank Mrs. Donegan because she really didn't get much recognition. Sure, the director gets a lot, but she was the one that was her Thanksgiving was kind of hectic. I know she wasn't used to having everything come together at the last minute, but it did. It worked, and a lot of hard work, and it paid off for her. I think it turned out well. The first show's here today. Looking forward to the rest. Oh, here's Mrs. Donegan now. Can we get a quick word here, Mrs. Donegan? Okay, we're back here with Mrs. Donegan. As we were just talking about everything good, by the way. Now you're the producer. You haven't gotten much recognition. Anything you'd like to say to the cast, the crew, anything here on live TV?
Well, the point is not recognition. It's getting a job done and doing it well. And it's also getting the kids, stop doing that. It's also getting the kids to realize that this is really theater and that there's a lot of parts that go into making it a good show. And they haven't let us down one iota. So we're really happy with this crew and this cast. They've been great.
So you're pleased with the result? I know your Thanksgiving and around that time was a little hectic, a little last-minute worries, not used to everything coming together the last second. But you listened to us, and it came together. We didn't let you down at all, right?
No, that's the important thing. The important thing is that commitment. I know I'm signing like an adult right now, but it is my role.
She doesn't usually act like an adult either.
But the thing is that the kids haven't let us down, and I think people will enjoy the show. It's a good period show. We've tried to be authentic with the pieces, and I think the kids have learned a lot from the show.
I know you spent many times on the phone trying to convince people to let us just borrow this one little piece just for a couple days, and I think we got it. I think it looks good.
I think so, too. I'm really happy. They're the best. That's all I can say. I've been saying that for 18 years. Wachusett is the best.
And I think it shows here. Cheaper by the Dozen. We got it for the days. I don't know if you'll see the tape a little late to come, but don't forget the spring musical. You can come see that one. Right. I know we'll have the same crew working on that. Joe Kalinowski here with Mrs. Donegan and Jessica Jasome signing off. Cheaper by the Dozen. Have a good night.